his own way. I was very impressed with Sizing John when he won his maiden hurdle. Let's go to Peter.
Turn, Douvan and Sizing John dispute the early lead. Tracked in third by Vote of Confidence, and they're followed by Henry Higgins, with Angelo Javalex towards the inside as they head on towards their first flight. The flight on the approach to the straight, not much to choose between Douvan, the inside of Sizing John. About 2.5 lengths away in third is Vote of Confidence, with Henry Higgins towards the outside in fourth position as they clear the first. Douvan and Sizing John from Vote of Confidence. On the outside, a close fourth is Henry Higgins, then a break of a few lengths to Angelo Javalex with Modem towards the back in the early stages. Spaceship and Snakes and Ladders as they turn to head up the straight for the first time on the approach to flight number 2. Sizing John on the stand side. On the far side is Douvan. As they jump it, Sizing John with a narrow lead over it from Douvan. They're followed by, towards the inside, Vote of Confidence, improving to track the leaders towards the outside, Henry Higgins. So they come on to the third, Sizing John in the centre of the flight with the red cap, Douvan in the pink colours towards the inner, Vote of Confidence just behind him in black and yellow. Then Henry Higgins, Angelo Javalex on the rail in red and black colours, Spaceship and Modem, and at the back Snakes and Ladders as they come to pass the winning post and head into the turn. Douvan on the rail, narrow leader again from Sizing John. Less than 2 lengths away in third spot at this stage is Vote of Confidence, followed away from the stands by Henry Higgins in fourth, and George Javalex the inside, Modem a length away, ahead of Spaceship and Snakes and Ladders as they head for their fourth flight. Douvan, Paul Townend leading by about half a length. On the outside, Sizing John and Jonathan Burke, break of about 3 then to Vote of Confidence, Mark Enright on the inside, joined there by Henry Higgins and Mark Walsh edging into third. Break then of over 3 to Angelo Javalex and Davy Russell, Modem and Robbie Parr next, final pair. Spaceship and Paul Carberry, Snakes and Ladders at the back, Niall Madden as they clear that flight and head on. They have 4 to jump. Douvan, Sizing John, they're tracked all the time by Vote of Confidence on the inside. Alongside is Henry Higgins, and they're followed to the fourth last flight by Angelo Javalex as they go to jump the final flight in the back straight. Douvan, narrow leader over Sizing John, followed to the 6 furlong point by Vote of Confidence and Henry Higgins. Angelo Javalex is just behind him, Modem towards the outside, and at the back Spaceship on the inside of Snakes and Ladders, but the field tightly grouped as they turn and head across. Over 5 furlongs to race. They're heading for the third last flight, and Douvan leads by a length now. Sizing John on the outside is in second, and they're followed by Henry Higgins and George Javalex trying to make some headway as they near this third last flight. Douvan, Sizing John back up on the outside. Henry Higgins right there on their heels as they come away from that and head for the home turn. Douvan, Sizing John, Henry Higgins and George Javalex a few lengths away then in fourth as they approach the turn in. Douvan, Sizing John alongside. They're tracked less than 1.5 lengths back by Henry Higgins. A break then, Vote of Confidence behind them as they head up the straight. Heading for the second last flight. Douvan towards the far side of Sizing John, Henry Higgins in behind them. As they jump the second last, Douvan, Sizing John, Henry Higgins trying to challenge down the outside, and they appear to have it between them as they head for the final flight. Douvan out in front, Henry Higgins on the stand side of Sizing John, and then a break. At the final flight, Douvan over and clear by 5 or 6. In second is Sizing John, Henry Higgins and Angelo Javalex next. But Douvan is clear. Sizing John back in second. Henry Higgins pressed for the third by Angelo Javalex, but Douvan makes a successful Irish debut, wins well for Paul Townend, a double for Willie Mullins. Sizing John second, Angelo Javalex up for third ahead of Henry Higgins, and in fifth spot was Modem.